Hello, hello everyone. Happy Monday. We are officially into the last couple days, or the day or two of the month. I actually I'm looking at my calendar and I already switched it to September. I was trying to organize myself. I almost confused myself. We'll give everyone a minute to get on. Hello. Hey, Brandy Patel. How are you today? I'm talking about how I already switched my calendar to September and I just totally confused myself just now. That's how this Monday is going so far. It doesn't take much to confuse me though. I know, I was trying to like organize and then I already think I'm into September and I'm like, wait, no, we're not there just yet. I'm trying to be organized. I get points for that at least, right? How is everyone doing today? I am Jen from the Cartomancer and we are here. See, now I gotta put my calendar over here. I gotta fix it, hold on, because now it's bugging me. We are here today to do our card readings. I pull a card for each sign of the zodiac, a tarot card, and an oracle card. So this week, we do not have any lives this week, but we will be announcing the next one coming up very soon. This is kind of like the busy week because my kids start school next week. So there's just all of that business happening. Although it's not too bad because they're a little older now, so there isn't a lot. But my son who had a shoulder surgery, we have to go get his shoulder checked out. He's been in an immobilizer sling for a month. Let me tell you, it's been a long month. I know. It's my fault. I know. I had too many doctor's appointments for these kids this week. That's why. Got to get them all ready for school. Get them going. Plus, I don't know what's going to happen with him. I don't know what they're going to do once this immobilizer comes off. I'm hoping he hasn't been able to drive. So a 17-year-old who hasn't been able to drive the whole month of summer, last month of summer, has been quite the challenge. And he's a senior and he's going to want to drive to school, obviously. But I don't know that he's going to be able to. But we're going to let the doctor tell him that and not me. So there is that. So today we are going to use the Chakra Healing Tarot. I just got this. Yay. I know, right? Like, oh, I got to take care of these. We got doctor's appointments, haircuts and whatnot. Fine if I have to. Because they make me do it. So that's what I'm doing. Although I have to say my, my last Justin actually, he is my kid from the 80s. He loves the 80s stuff. I mean, no influence here, but he has a mullet and it's like this curly hair mullet and it's like the best thing ever. So I absolutely love his hair. I actually have really curly hair. And all my kids have curly hair. So at least they got something from me. I feel like they all look like my husband. So anywho, Chakra Healing Tarot. This was a Kickstarter. I know we had it in one of our issues too, like a little preview of it. She is really sweet, Malimir. And I just got this maybe not even a week ago. And it's really cute. It's got this nice meaty book. I love that she did include like a chakra message and like the planets. She's got like a little bit of everything going on in this book. It's a nice guidebook. And then here are our cards. Look how cute. I love that. But I have to say I really love, like, one of my favorite things is her box. I do love this. Look at this box. Right? I feel like I just want to like set it like this somewhere just to look at it. She did a really, really nice job on this box. So I had to show you the box. I was very excited about it. And And then the oracle cards, we're going to use Earth Magic or oracle cards. And I've had these. I don't even know how long. I've had these a really long time. I don't know if it tells you on here when they came out, but really long time. So these decide to come out and play with us today too. Actually, I want the guidebook. So I get myself together here and we'll get going. All right. And also, this is our last happy birthday to Amber because August is almost over. But then that means it's September and it's my birthday month. So yay. Right? I know, I was looking at it, I'm like, how long have I had this deck? I do not even know. Like, long time. And it's still, it's a little beat up, but it's pretty still decent condition. So let's just giving everybody a shuffle here. Figured we should probably do that. Hello, hello. Yes. I know, but it was a glorious month. It was. Yes. So that should make it a little better, you know. We're moving into somebody else's birthday month, right? Hello, hello, everyone. So I just have to shuffle these because I don't remember how well I shuffled them before. And that's really the only reason. So yeah, we really have a pretty, oh, well, you know what? Totally, I was looking at the planets. And Mercury retrograde starts on my birthday. What does that mean for me? I was like, what? I don't know. I was like, okay. It's fine. It's all fine. Which is not till the end of the month. But still, I was like, whoa. All right, fine. So we are still in the moon in Gemini, I believe. I think we're still hanging around there. I meant to look this morning, but I had a couple of calls, so totally forgot. All right, so let's go. Let's get going. So Aries, what do you got for you, Aries? We're just gonna start this party out right. So Aries, we got the Tower. So Aries, you know, even though we have, you know, the infamous Tower card here, I really do think it's something that it's time. I do feel like that may be a situation. It may even have been a person. It may be whatever it is, it's time for it to move. And no, you know, we're not putting it off anymore. You can't put it off anymore. The universe is taking over now and they're like, okay, folks, here we go. So it is definitely time to just kind of step back, buffer what you can, but just ride through the storm. Ride through it because it's what you needed. And on the other side, it's way better, you know, right? We have the star on the other side of that. So just keep that in mind, Aries. As things are going on, it's okay. And that you're going to make it through. And it's going to be very good on the other side. So let's see. Oh, I've got Sanctuary. So that's really interesting too that this card came up, right? And, you know, you're having a Tower moment. Where can you seek sanctuary? Where is it that you feel safe? I mean, that may, again, that may be with, maybe there's a person that when you talk to them, you just know everything's going to be all right. Or maybe there's a place you go to that when everything's kind of falling down around you, that you know that you could just go to this one place and just know that it's going to be okay, like grounding and any of those types of things. So I feel like the cards just are like, you know what? Yeah, things are going on, but seek that sanctuary. Seek that place that makes you feel safe and happy. And, you know, and then that also kind of give you that little boost to kind of get through whatever is going on around you. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining today. Woo. So next that brings us to our Tauruses. All right, Taurus, what do you have for us? See, now you got me thinking about my birthday and the whole Mercury thing. I forgot about it and I just remembered now. That's very weird. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I actually have a wedding to go to in a week or two, and it's on a Wednesday at 5 p.m. I have to say, this is the most interesting time I've ever gone to a wedding. So, Taurus, what do we have for you? Ooh, this is cool. This is the Six of Wands. Hey, Robert. Six of Wands for you, Taurus. So I really think that, I'm trying to see what those are. They're like little crystals. Oh, they are. They're little crystals. So Taurus, this week, it is all about, I feel like it's being the leader in a situation and taking action and being the one to lead. So this may bring you a little bit out of your comfort zone. You may not like that you're the one that has to do these things, but you got to do it. You're the one that has the knowledge, that is getting those intuitive hits to direct in the right path. So you need to just kind of harness that, know that it's okay, that it's you got this, and that all these other people that need your help or that are seeking your help are going to be so thankful to you because you're going to be able to really help them this week. And, you know, you may just want to like stand your ground and not move and not, you know, I'm not doing this. I'm not helping these people out. You know, it's one of those situations where you're going to have to anyway. So you might as well just embrace it and go with it because, you know, it's either being prepared and preparing yourself for it or being thrown into it. So Taurus, you get to decide how you want that to look for you. I say go with it. That's just my own opinion though. So let's see what card we got. Well, this one kind of popped out. Let's do that. Oh, I like this one. Look, Mountain, Strength. That's a good Taurus card, right? So, you know, harness the strength this week. Harness your, you know, because you're such a stable person, too, that you're really rooted and grounded in that, you can really help others this week and really guide them. So I feel like that's almost like a stand in your power card. Jeez, these cards are not messing around. They're just calling everyone to do the big things. So that brings us to Gemini. So what does Gemini have for us this week? And like I said, you're very, very welcome, Robert. Very welcome. All right, so Gemini. Like I said, I think we're still in the Gemini moon. Like I didn't look. But that's what I'm thinking. So let's move on to see what our Geminis have. Three of Chalices. Geminis, it's time for you to take a break. Things have been intense for you. You have been all up in your head, just pretty much there 24/7. It's time for you to take a step out of that and go do something with some friends, with your family, whatever it is, get outside. You know, get outside and do whatever makes you happy with people that you care about because your brain and your heart need it right now. Like it is time for sure. So let's see what else we get for you, Gemini. Yes. I know. Yay, Robert. All right. So we got Rainbow Blessings. Oh, I love that. Yes. So I feel like that is definitely, like that gave me goosebumps actually. That's really funny that happened. So I do feel that you are, you know, you need to definitely get out there and count your blessings and maybe practice some gratitude to those people that are around you that maybe because you've been so stuck up in your head and you've been in that thinking mode that you've been kind of some sort of way. And these people have just been going along with it. You know what? Give them some gratitude. Like, listen, I know I've been preoccupied. Thank you for being here. Let's go do something fun. So there you go, Gemini. I just planned your week out for you. That is done. I think it's a good idea. And I think it's a good idea too because my husband's a Gemini, so yeah, let's do that. I'm hoping to go to Salem soon. I wanted to go this week, but remember the whole appointments, being a parent thing. So I can't go this week. We'll see what happens. Maybe the week after. I will get there. And it's really, because I usually go every couple of months, and I haven't been. When was the last time I went? I'd say probably right before summer started. So it's been a long time since I've been there, which is just not right. But it's been a weird summer. So, hello, unexpected sunshine. Where are we? Cancer. Yes. All right. Here we go, Cancers. What do we got for you? 7 of Wands. Ooh, look at this. Is really cool. Look at that. So for this, Cancers, you know what? It's really, or no, not 7 of Wands. I'm looking at it. I'm like, this looks like Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm looking at it. I'm like, why does this look like a Queen of Wands? It's not a 7 of Wands. And yeah, because it's not. So sorry about that, Cancer. It's Queen of Wands. This week is about taking action. And it's time for you to really step into your own. You know, as sometimes when we're doing things that we don't want to do or new things, it's scary. It's like, gives us a little anxiety. But I want you to also, as you're not to let that stop you, but also be mindful of those feelings and give them a little bit of attention. Because I feel like as you move along during your week and you are doing the things and being mindful of your feelings too, it's going to really help you make any decisions you have to make and what direction you want to go in, because you do want to listen to how you're feeling, but you don't want it to stop you. Like, note it. Like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. I have to go in this new direction. It's making me feel this way. It's okay, you know, and that's okay. But I'm going to just keep all of this kind of in mind as I move along, because they may be popping up for a reason. So maybe that reason will also present itself this week to you. So let's bring out our, we have Summer Solstice and Radiance. Oh, I love that card. So I do feel like with this, as you are, you know, and I love that it's a sun, you know, so it's that fire energy, and we got the Queen of Wands. So again, that fiery energy, you know, it's that radiating, like radiate out, do what you need to do, know how you feel, and really, and own it, you know, like just do it. Just do what you have to do. And, you know, yeah, you may be excited or nervous or whatever the feeling may be. And that's okay, but don't let it stop you. I guess that's the base message there. So that brings us here to Leos. And if anyone has a card too, you can go ahead and put your question in the comments there, or if you just want me to pull a card, and I'll do it kind of in between. So, Leo. All right, Leos, what do we have for you? You know, like the cards are new, they still like need some shuffling time. Oh, I get the 3 of Chalices again. So, Leos and Geminis, I guess you're hanging out this week? Maybe? So, I would definitely, I think this for you, Leos, is you need to organize it. Like, maybe there's somebody you haven't hung out with in a really long time, or you haven't reached out to. Now it's time to reach out to them and be like, you know what? Let's go out to lunch. Let's go get a coffee. Let's go take a walk. Anything to bring that person out and to be with them. I feel like there may be somebody that has been kind of lingering, that every once in a while you're like, you know, I haven't heard from so-and-so in a while, and then it just passes. This week, don't let it pass. Grab onto it and do something with it. So, and you know, that can even just be reaching out to them or letting them know that you're thinking about them, because sometimes just by doing that, it really can make someone's day. It could turn someone's day completely around when you reach out, even just to like, hey, how you doing? I've been thinking about you. I hope you're having a great day. Like, it's kind of, you know, really interesting. We forget that these little tiny things that we do really can make someone else's day so much brighter. Like, it's so much bigger to them. So I got iceberg or submerged. So this is kind of interesting too, because I feel like, you know, again, like there may have, you know, maybe there's those people that you really, you know, they're kind of submerged in your subconscious. You know, they pop it up every once in a while, but you're not giving it that attention. So now it's time to do that. I have to say, these cards are playing very nicely together. They really are. So that brings us to our Virgos, which now we are in Virgo season. So hopefully we're all just organizing ourselves a little bit at least. I try. I think that's good enough, right? You know what? I'm really good at organizing other people. I don't always organize myself the best, but I can organize groups and crowds and everybody else totally fine. Because, you know, I probably just, because I leave myself for last, right? And then I'm too tired and I'm like, it's fine. But yes, I do have some organizing in me somewhere. So we have the 8 of Chalices. I haven't really gotten to look at these. Ooh, this is really cool. Look at that. So with the Ace of Chalices, Virgo, yeah, get organizing. Leave behind what you don't need. Sometimes there are emotions attached to things. There are emotions attached to music, to spaces, to all sorts of stuff, right? And I feel like this week it's really calling you to let go of unnecessary emotions that may be holding you down, that are maybe connected to some things around you. So that is going to really look like you kind of just go, maybe even just looking around your spaces, looking around your home. What are some things that you don't like? Like maybe it's time to like Marie Kondo it, you know? Even though I never read her book, I just know that she says something to the effect of like, if it doesn't bring you joy, to get rid of it. And as a practicing witch, all my things bring me joy. All my empty jars bring me joy. So it's really hard for me. I can't be the only one. I can't be. But, you know, it's one of those things. I do feel like, though, there are sometimes certain things that are sitting around that maybe a gift that, you know, doesn't really resonate with you, or, you know, like a glass monkey statue or something. Although, see, I would probably really think that's cool, but maybe someone doesn't like it. And maybe it's time to get rid of it. Or maybe it's time to, you know, maybe you can sell it or give it away to somebody who really loves it. So, and just detach that emotion from it and just clear it out. Or maybe just open all your windows and doors and clear things out. But I think it's definitely time for that. So, let's see what oracle card we get. Forest, and we got breathe. See, I love that. So I really do feel that it goes really well with the card because it's all about moving space, right? So that you can breathe a little easier, that, you know, and also it's letting that breath out and releasing maybe an emotion or a thought that really wasn't resonating, or just that was a limiting thought or belief that you didn't need, right? Because we need to get rid of those too, because if they're just hanging around, that keeps us from moving forward. It keeps us from putting good things out into the universe that we need. And it also, it clutters things, you know, even in our heads, that we can be using that space for something way better. So that's that. And we're moving on to Libra. So Libras. These cards are really wanting to be shuffled today. Probably because I didn't take them out. So now they're like, we're out, let's play. All right, we have the 6 of Pentacles. So Libra, you have been working hard. You've been putting things in place. You've been building your base. And this card, I feel like too, is just reminding you to keep going, keep doing what you're doing, because it will be successful. It will come to the, you know, the end, but the end is also going to be a beginning for you because you laid your base groundwork down. And to also, you know, don't, you know, remember to look up. Remember to keep your thoughts and feelings positive, because as we're going through things and as we are, you know, it's kind of like doing all the grunt work, right? And after a while, you're just like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like this card too is just kind of reminding you, don't forget to look up, you know, and I like that, you know, with the yellow there too. And I'm assuming that it is related. Well, yeah, it's probably related to the solar plexus chakra, I'm assuming. So yeah, so that's just that, just having that confidence in yourself as well. So let's see what we get. See what we see. Ah, celebration. I love that. So I think, you know, with that too, is to celebrate your successes, no matter how big, how small, how silly they seem. You know, you woke up this morning and you didn't go back to bed. That is success. So I think it is something to be celebrated. Remember that, Libra. Whoops. All right, so next we're going to move on to Scorpio. Let's see what we got for our Scorpios. I know I saw Sophia right here. I don't know if she's still here. I did see her. So let's see what we have. Also, too, it just popped in my head, if all of us, too, can just send some energy down to the south with the hurricane. Also, you know, I think we all just need to be just sending some good vibes and love and protective healing energy down there, because it is not looking good down there. And I absolutely love New Orleans. And we were talking about actually going the weekend of my birthday, which is the end of the month, which is not happening, obviously, now. So let's send them some good vibes. All right, let's see. We got Scorpio. We got the Death card. Now, I absolutely love this Death card. Love, love, love. I love with the butterflies, the just the thought, and it's just that rebirth, right? Because butterflies symbolize change, rebirth, and that sort of thing. So this is probably, I think this is probably my favorite card in this deck right now. This one. So Scorpios, you know, it's time to step into that. Step into the newness. Step into the change. Let the change happen. Embrace it and kind of go for the ride, because what is exactly what you need? My connection was being weird. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? I really love this. I really love that. So Scorpios, you know what? Yeah, things are coming to an end, but you know, it's time to focus on the transformation part of it. It's how do you want to change? How do you want that change to look for you? What is it that, what's your like grand master plan at the end? So I think that's, you know, I think with the Death card too is all about just focusing on the change of it and not what's being left behind. And this card I got, actually, look, I got a dragonfly, emergence. That is like the perfect card. Look at that. So we have dragonflies, we have butterflies telling you to step into it and let it happen and emerge into the better, clearer thinking person that you can be, for sure. Yeah, I really love that one. So that brings us to, yeah, like that's a lot of change. And change is scary, right? Change can be super scary. But I think, you know, the cards are reminding you to really look at the process of it, you know. It's time, Scorpios. It's time. And just let go and just let it happen, right? So, Sagittarius. All right, Sag, what do we got for you? Man, we are just getting all heavy hitters today here. So we got the Devil. So, Sagittarius, what's holding you back? What is something that, a habit, a thought pattern, maybe just even a bad habit? It's time for you to really look at it. It's you know, enough pushing it aside, enough ignoring it. I'll do it next week. And, you know, that could really even be as small as cleaning out your junk drawer, right? You know, I mean, we have lots of big things happening always, and this is a major card, so that does mean big, but sometimes those big things start with small steps. So, you know, this week, pay attention to that. And what are those things? And I feel like any of us can look at this card and what is a bad habit we need to change? We know one right away, right? So maybe that's popping up for a reason. And this week it's time to give it a little bit of attention. And I was thinking faster I was talking and it was just not working out. So let's see what card we got. All right, so this brings us to music and harmony. Well, I like that. So, you know what? It's one of those things, you know, we know we have stuff we need to tweak, right? We know we have those things, but it doesn't need to be super serious and super hard. Do it in a way that makes it easier for you. And maybe that has to do with music. Or maybe you can find somebody else to help you out. Reach out to somebody and say, listen, I have this stuff going on, or I want to change this. Can you help me? Can you hold me accountable? So there are options, you know, and I think this card is really just calling to that. Yeah, sometimes we got to change stuff, but that's okay because we do have a lot of options, and we do have people around us that we can reach out to if we really need to, you know. Hello, hello. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I love that. Yep. That's what you're doing. You're tuning your instruments there. The heck are they doing upstairs? I don't know if you heard that. Moving chairs around. So, very good, very good. Those cards, they really are like they are playing very well. So that brings us to a Capricorn. All right, Capricorns. What do you got for me this week, huh? Oh, I just found what I just shuffled. Oh, there's a little thank you card in there. I'm like, what card is that? Not one that's going to help us, unfortunately. But it is super cute. All right. So that brings us to the Fool. Wow. We are really, I think we pulled a lot of major cards today. So Capricorn, it's time to just take the next step. Whatever that is, wherever that is in your life, you need to trust the universe and you need to go for it. And, you know that it's going to work out and it's going to be okay. And with this one, I'm just looking at his, oh yeah, look at it. There's the volcano is like a rainbow volcano. So, hey, Becky. So yeah, so I think this week is really just about you going for it. You know, Capricorn, you want to plan, you want to, you know, have everything set the way you want it. But this week, that might not be an option for you, and that's okay. So you just have to trust the universe, you know, and that also really speaks to like how you're thinking and what you're putting out there. So be mindful of that and make sure you are framing your thoughts in a way that are positive for you and that or for a positive outcome, or maybe income. I don't know. That works too. I mean, we're not going to complain about a positive income. So let's see. We got grounding. Oh, I love that. See, that works too because that's all about, you know, trusting the universe, right? Maybe before you make any decisions or anything like that, you need to sit outside and you need to ground a little bit. And then that may help it make it a little clearer for you, or make it a little easier for you to just trust the universe too. Because if you're stuck working or just in the like hubbub of the everyday stuff going on, right? Sometimes we kind of forget that, you know, we have decisions, we can make decisions, or even just trusting the universe. Why should we trust the universe, right? And going outside grounding is always a fantastic way to reconnect. And it really, you know, brings that clarity as well. So next we go to Aquarius. So Aquarius, let's see. All right, Aquarius. What do I got for you? Two of Wands. So this is all about taking an action, but taking an action that is really best for you. I feel like you have options this week, Aquarius, that you can do something in a way that will make everyone else happy, and then you can do something in a way that will make you happy. So I think this week it's about focusing on what makes you happy and what decisions make you happy. And that means sometimes saying no to someone. And for a lot of us, it's really, really hard to say no to other people, right? Because you feel bad and all that. But I think just keeping in mind that you're saying no to make things easier for you, to make, you know, because you're going to really pay attention to how you're feeling and follow that and follow your gut instead of worrying about what other people are doing. Because a lot of times, I mean, let's face it, when people, you know, not everybody, but there are certain times that people that ask you to do things repetitively, you know that they can do it themselves, right? But they are so, it's almost habit now because they ask you to do it and you're like, okay, sure. And you do it and then that's it. So the next time comes around and then you're in that vicious cycle. So it's time to kind of break that cycle. It's time for you to be like, all right, it's time to say no this week, Aquarius. I guess that's what I'm getting at. Try it, even on little things. Because like I said, sometimes those little steps move, you know, make room for the bigger stuff to happen. So, what do we got? Ooh, we have fertility, volcano. So I think this really, again, just kind of speaks to you might say no and that other person might not like it so much. But you know what? That's okay. It's fine. And I think you know, it's okay. You know, you have permission to say no. You are allowed to say no to stuff. So I feel like that card's just like, yeah, people are going to be sucky about it, but that's okay. Just keep doing you. All right. So that moves us right into Pisces. And if anyone wants a card pulled, go ahead and let me know if you have a specific question or just a general one. Because we are to Pisces. I feel like that went really fast. Let's see. All right, Pisces. You have the Two of Swords. So I feel like that for you, Pisces, this is about making a decision. But there may be a situation that pops up and both parties want your advice on something. I do feel like it's not necessarily your situation. And these people are asking for your advice and you need to be truthful with them. You need to give the advice you would give to yourself or you would give to a loved one. So definitely, you know, this card, you know, swords are about, you know, thoughts and words and all of that, right? So I think that you will have to really kind of buckle down. And again, it's that not feeling bad about it, but these people want your opinion and you need to give them your opinion on the situations and not worry about hurting their feelings. I mean, you don't want to be a jerk. Nobody wants to be a jerk, but you know, there's enough words in the vocabulary that we can say something in a kind but constructive way. So that's what I'm saying. Yes, Robert. I'm going to do this oracle card here and then I will get a card for you. I will. Let's see. Oh, geez. Okay. So we have a jumper here. So we got vulnerability for Meadow. So I do feel that with this, people, you know, these people or whoever's asking for your opinion on the situation, they're already feeling some sort of way. So I like it because these flowers, it's like I said, you can still give them your opinion because I feel like it's probably not what they want to hear, but do it in a kind and compassionate way. So that's what I got for that, Pisces. So that concludes our horoscopes for the week, and I'm going to pull a card for Robert. All right, let's see what we got for you. These cards, they really just want to like hang out. They're like, we're not done yet. So I have Judgment. So really interesting. And it's red. I'm going to assume this is going to be also related to the root chakra. So I feel like this, Robert, is just kind of you speaking, being rooted into your truth. And that, you know, everybody has their opinions on stuff, right? But you need to stay rooted in what you believe and what you believe is fair, what you believe is right, because other people might be convincing you otherwise. And if it doesn't feel right to you, then it's definitely not going, it's not for you. So don't, you know, don't just go with it just to kind of make the situation stop. I really think you just need to stand. It's almost like I feel like you have to stand up for yourself. So just be rooted in your truth, Robert, this week. That's what I have for you. Sure. All right, so Amber is asking us to pull a card. Was the best step forward for the collective this week? Let's see. I'm just gonna have to carry this deck around today and like shuffle it or something because it's just like really wants to be shuffled. It's just fine. Does anyone else ever do that? Like just shuffle cards just like because it's relaxing? Or is that just me? I do it all. I do it all the time. I'd be like sitting watching TV, which I don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I'll just start shuffling cards. You're so welcome, Robert. But I have to, I have to tell you about what I watched last night. I watched the Bob Ross show on Netflix. And I have all sorts of feels about this. And I don't want to ruin it for anybody who has not watched it. But it just made me love Bob Ross even more. Although he's quite the player, which, oh, Bob. But the whole story is quite interesting. And now, like, I feel bad. I know I have a couple of, like, Bob merchandise type things. Now I want to, like, give them back. Here, like, take it back. So if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix. And I highly recommend because it was really quite interesting. And it's quite interesting that a lot of people backed out of being interviewed for it. And, you know, I'm trying not to give all of it away, so I need to stop talking about it. But, whoa, really, really interesting. Definitely, definitely worth a watch for sure. So that's my Netflix recommendation of the week. Now a card for the collective. Let's see. Queen of Wands. We got this Queen of Wands again. So I'm thinking what I'm getting here really is, you know what? Go into this week with your wand held high and get stuff done. Just do what you got to do. Do it with a clear heart and a clear mind, and you will succeed. And you'll get to the end of that week and you'll be like, whoa, did I just do all these things? And I'm going to be like, whoa, you did. And then you can take some time and go to the pool party or whatever sort of Labor Day party if you are in the US with Gemini and Leo and go hang out with them. Callie, this is a challenge I will accept. But I don't know. I watch weird things on Netflix sometimes. I get stuck in that loop. I'm not going to lie. I was watching American Horror Story, but then I was watching it and then like the episodes I was watching disappeared. So I don't know where they went, but all right. We'll see if I remember. You have to remind me, Kelly. All right. All right. Does anybody else want a card? If not, then we are all set for this week. And, you know, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Like I said, we will be announcing our next guest very soon. And let's see. Pull a card. Okay, Becky. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This has been going all summer for you. So, yay. I'm excited for you, Becky. Let's see what we get. Sorry. Phone call. All right, Becky. Let's see what we got here. So we have the Ace of Wands. So Wands is a beginning. And it's stepping into a new beginning. So that's a really great card, Becky. I love that. So again, it's kind of like we had that Queen of Wands, right? That Wands is about action, about moving forward. So you know what? Have confidence in yourself and you will do it. You got this. You got this. Keep me posted. All right, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead and I will see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye.